Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Airpods Pros. I just want to start off by saying these aren't for me, these are my dad's. He just ordered them and they just got here today. I will be comparing them to my Generation 2 AirPods though, so I can see if there's really a big difference. I know they changed the drivers inside these, so we'll see if they sound noticeably better or if it was just to help sell it. So we'll start off by peeling off the wrapping. This is always the best part. Go ahead and open it up. So we have our manual here, and I don't know if these come with Apple stickers or not. Let's see. Doesn't look like they do. I don't think people even care about the Apple stickers anyway, so it doesn't matter much. Okay, so here are the actual AirPods. The case is a little bit wider. These are mine right here. It's a little bit wider. Not quite as tall though, but it is just generally bigger, which kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal because it's still a lot smaller than the case of a lot of the other wireless earbuds on the market. And holding it, I'm noticing it is a little bit heavier too. So back to the box here. There is the cable. It's USB-C and Lightning, which is, I think, different from the current ones. I don't use the cable, I use wireless charging for mine, so I can't say for sure. Below that we have the different ear tips. So one of the biggest things with this new one is the ear tips. They're going to allow for a much better fit, they're going to be more comfortable, and it'll help a lot with the noise isolation and noise canceling that's built into these. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take them out of the case. Yeah, you can see there is quite a size difference. I don't think I need both of these. The stem is definitely a lot shorter, a little bit thicker, but it's really not much. On here there are spaces where air can flow through, and there's microphones for the noise canceling and all kinds of stuff like that. So I guess the next thing to do here is to pair them to my phone and then compare them to my Gen 2s here and see if they sound much better or if it's just a gimmick. I've heard from watching reviews already that the noise canceling is pretty decent, not incredible, but pretty good for earbuds. So we'll see how that is. These don't click into place as well as mine do. I'll come over here and closer to my mic and you can hear it better. So there's mine. And then the Pros. They're definitely, I feel like they're in a little bit better though. They really just don't fall into place as well. That was a good one. Sorry if that was out of focus. I'm assuming it was, but it looks like these are already connected to my phone earlier when I opened it up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open up Spotify, and I'm going to go with the classic Hotel California. Great song for testing any kind of audio devices. Very high quality. On Spotify I have it set to the highest quality it will possibly do. It is an MP3 file, so it's not as good as like a FLAC file or whatever, like you get on a CD, but it's like the 320 megabit file, or megabit per second, megabytes per second, I don't know. The 320, it's still better than like the lower MP3s. It's the closest you can get to a FLAC, and most people can't really notice the difference. So you definitely won't be able to notice the difference on AirPods for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. I'm going to have to go ahead and put on the different tips. This is a nice little layout here. Shows small and large. The ones that come on it are mediums. So I'll go ahead and take the smalls out. They kind of pop right out of there quite nicely. And then I'll take it out of here. Now this takes a little bit of force, looks like. So they're definitely not going to come out during any normal use. So I'm guessing these just kind of, yep, just pop into place, nice and satisfying. So I'll go ahead and put these in my ears. Yeah, and this feels like a much better fit. Oh, maybe not. That didn't happen. Okay, it's already a lot quieter. Just the rubber tips, I can tell it's a lot quieter than the Gen 2s. So I'm paired. So I'm going to go in here. Oh, noise cancellation is already on. Okay. So let's turn that off. Okay, yeah, now it sounds a lot more like the Gen 2 AirPods. Don't really want to stay in my ear. I have bad ears for AirPods. Okay, I'm going to try the transparency mode. Okay, so this is really weird. I can hear myself talking. There's no delay in it or anything. I just hear stuff. Like, if I tap on the table, it just sounds like I'm tapping on the table. Normally, it's not like amplified or anything. It's just, you just hear it. Put it back on, just off, like nothing on. Yeah, now it sounds like really, when you have earbuds in your ear and you like, everything sounds muffled and distorted. Noise cancellation. It is definitely a lot quieter. I have Bose QC25s. I did a review of those actually. Those are pretty much the best noise canceling on the market. Just that whole line of Bose headphones. So these aren't going to compare to those, but they are still really good, especially for earbuds. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and test Hotel California. So off the bat, I noticed the bass is a lot more natural. So like with these, they let in a lot of sound just because they're not sealed very well. So they need to up the bass to help make up for that. And these, because they block everything out, they don't have that problem, and the bass sounds a lot more natural. Yeah, I mean, they sound a little bit better. If you don't need the noise canceling feature, I wouldn't say it's worth upgrading, especially if you're just doing it for audio quality. It's really not a big difference, but if you want to get them for the noise canceling capabilities, then it's definitely a good idea. I definitely recommend it. What I can do is have both of these connected at once. Okay, I'm going to put the 2s in both ears. Definitely a lot heavier on the bass. I'm getting a weird fuzzy crackly sound out of the left one here. That's interesting. That's really odd. It's making like a squeaky, fuzzy kind of noise. I'm not sure what that's from. It's just kind of constantly there. I'll cover up all the sensors on here so it thinks it's in my ear. And then I'll put it up to the GoPro microphone. It's still doing it. I'm gonna see if I can like reset them by putting them back in the case. So this is an interesting thing. I didn't expect this to happen. Take them back out. Right one is fine as it was before. Left one. Okay, it stopped. That's good. Okay. Back to testing. Connect both. Yeah, these just sound more muffled. Like, the Pros sound a lot more natural. These sound a lot more muffled, a lot more bass heavy. The highs are decent, I think, but just mids to lows, it's a lot more muffled, a lot more bass heavy. These sound a lot more natural, so on second thought, after listening and comparing directly, I think it would be worth the upgrade. If you just got the 2s in the last couple months, it might not be worth it, but if you've had them since they came out and you're willing to spend the $250 on the Pros, I honestly would, but that's just my opinion. I'd go watch some other reviews and get opinions from other reviewers, and then decide, because you don't want to take an opinion of just one person. So I turn on transparency mode while I'm listening to music, and I can hear this very well. I have the volume just below half, as you can see on the GoPro, and I can hear this quite well. And then if I turn on noise cancelling, make sure they're in well. I literally cannot even hear this now. Maybe very, very vaguely, but it's basically gone. So if you're upgrading to get noise cancellation, or if you don't own AirPods and you just want to try them out, these are definitely a good option. especially if you need that noise cancellation. It wasn't as good as like the Bose QC25s, 35s, or the 700s, but for earbuds, they did surprise me. They were a lot better at canceling out the noise than I expected them to be, and quality-wise, they were a lot better than the 2s. So if you're upgrading from the 2s because you want good quality, I think you will notice a difference. They definitely do block out a lot more noise, even with noise cancellation off, than the 2s. So if you're fine with just putting these in your ear and just kind of basic, casually listening to music, these are perfectly fine. But if you want the best quality and you want the best noise cancellation, definitely go with the Pros. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.